Hello everyone, this is Diane. I'm sorry if the video is shadowed. If it's too bad when I watch it back, I will delete it and make another video tomorrow. But I really want to open this today and I want to do it on camera if I can. So this is the video or the journal that I had ordered from, this part is, from Sue at Miller's Laboratory. And I told you in yesterday's video, I was working on yesterday's video and then I was going to go pick my mother up so we could watch a movie together at my house. And I had told you that this journal was supposed to be coming today. Well, when I went out the door to go pick my mother up, there it was on the porch. And all I could do was bring it in the house, put it on my table in here, and go pick my mother up. So now it is 5:15 and I just took her home. So it's kind of dark and shadowed in here. But I am going to open this because I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. So she put a note in with it and thanking me for my support. And then she says, I found a couple of things in an antique store I think you might like. So let's see what they are. I already saw what these are. And I'm pretty excited about these. Henkel's cake and pastry flour. 3 bags. So I could definitely make a journal with these on the cover. I think they're so cool. I've never heard of Henkel's. So, and these are, you know, never used, of course, and they're in really good condition. So thank you so much, Sue, for sharing them with me. I will use them. And then I believe, I think this is the journal. A little smaller than I expected, but I can't wait to get into it. So I'm thinking this is one of the other extra things. Oh yes, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Bell's Bakery homemade ice cream and baked goods. 3 ice cream cartons. Wow. I love the colors on these. These are so cool. It's from Galesburg, Michigan, this company. Thank you so much. So I've got 3 flour sacks and 3 ice cream boxes to make journals with. That will be fun. Now let's look at the journal. This journal, I believe, was called Pretty Dresses. That's the one. Isn't that gorgeous? This really old cover. I think this is the front. You can't even read much of what it says. Ray's Arithmetic 3rd book. And then it's all worn off here. So it's a little arithmetic book. I love the way it feels. She put a linen with embroidery on it on the spine. And look how worn the back cover is. Am I holding it in the right place for you? Okay. I put my camera down lower so you get a closer view, so I better stay in the right place. This was stuck in the tie here. Oh, it's got some buttons. Some vintage buttons. Thank you. I'm going to tuck them in my little drawer so they don't get scattered. This looks like a piece of sari silk with some fancy sparkly stuff on it. Okay, now I'm going to just look at my camera. I have it lower so it's harder for me to see. So I can put this in the right place. Okay, I'll try to keep it right here on that line. All right, so she put a label. Looks like a printable label there. And this is the digital kit that she used with the pretty dresses. And I don't know where she got the kit from. Pretty piece of lacy type of fabric there. Some embroidery on it. And here's one of the book pages with the math, arithmetic. And there's a tag. Looks like, did you put a coating? Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's just the finish that's on that page, because it feels different from that. This is scrapbook paper. Winnowed Hems is what this scrap came from. Such pretty papers. Music paper as a tab. This looks like a digital wallpaper. A botanical book page. So this looks like wrapping paper, maybe, and then there's a digital label here, and it makes a little corner pocket there. This is a Rolodex card with wrapping paper on it. Very pretty. And a vintage, some kind of a chart out of a book or a table, and a pretty trim off of a vintage linen piece. Stationery with a rose. This is a vintage sewing instruction book, it looks like. And there's a piece of embossed vellum there as a pocket. And she made this journaling card with a digital linen piece, which is beautiful. These are all just kind of collaged together. Oh, love that. That's beautiful. I'd like to know what that kit was. Not sure if that's supposed to be a tab that goes this way. I'm not sure. Okay, this is, looks like a scrapbook paper, but it has a little bit of a texture. It's really beautiful. And then she did a border cut on it. I love that. She made a little pocket with some crossed dyed paper strips. That's very inventive. And then this looks like an old, maybe a book page, like from the front of the book. There's the edge of it. Some roses and book page and a stamped label. Very pretty. There's another of the pretty dresses. This is a handmade type of paper with a little collage. We have a pink, can't turn it, pink envelope. And inside, oh, this opens right out. This is really nice. It's like a fabric sampler page, but it's digital. There's no fabric on it. And this is digital. Somebody wrote collection 1828 and missed one of the L's, so they put the little L up there with a little carat indicator to show it's supposed to be there. I love that. Really nice. Looks like she may have stamped this onto either a digital, it might be a digital, or a ledger page where the lady's signature was. Maybe the label, maybe the whole thing's a digital, but it looks really cool there. Where was this? In here. Collage there on the handmade paper. Another pretty dress. Isn't that lovely? I like this doily patterned paper on the back too. So this page is from a music book. And look at this. She took one of the pretty dresses and folded it and glued it to two parts of the page so that it would pop out. Isn't that cute? There's a little bit of dotted Swiss tulle there. That's beautiful. I love that little effect. And there's some die cut flowers. And I like that she put this little tab from a page on there, so I can glue something that I want to add to the book. I'm excited about that. This is another piece of sari silk here. Botanical book. That's a really pretty digital up here on top of a journaling spot. More wallpaper. This is the back side of all these pages that we've already seen. It's a digital wallpaper, and there's a tiny little piece of linen that forms a little shallow tuck spot. But look at that beautiful tag with the pink daisies and this digital label. I love that. I thought she added something to that page. I had to see what it was, but it's part of the digital. There's a piece of doily again, linen piece on one of the math pages. And this is a library catalog card, I think. There's a photograph of a lady sewing and a little girl hand sewing. This is a really pretty die cut or fussy cut. That's a lovely card. And this is the second signature. All right, I gotta check my placement again. I think we're doing okay. So this is interesting. It's looks like some kind of a art. Sorry, my phone is ringing, but I'm filming on my phone. I can check my Fitbit to see if it's somebody I know. Looks like an art paper, but it's in white, and then this is an off-white die cut, and I really like that. And then all these shades of white and off-white up here. That's really cool. Very pretty tag. And this looks like a copy-dyed digital print of a sampler with white lace as a belly band. So this is the white page. I love it. Whistler's Study in White. I was just talking to my mom about that. Here is another belly band with a strip of paper and one of those doily digitals. And this has a journal card. I think this is digital, but I'm not sure. It might be out of a book, but it's embroidery stitches. Just really, really lovely collages. Sue is very talented with putting things together in collage. That's a corner of presentation or award certificate or something with a die cut flower. Very creative. Pretty dyed paper. Here's a book page. Looks like dictionary. And this came out of a vintage or antique book. And it goes right in that pocket. What fun little treasures are in this book. This is a piece of vellum, and I could see this flower through the vellum. Flowers on both sides. Another page from that sewing book and another little tab that I can glue a page too. This is lovely. I think she probably purchased this embossed piece because I don't think you can emboss like that with a big shot, but maybe, I don't know. But this is a really pretty picture, and I do love this. It's very 3D. It's a beautiful card. And she glued some coffee dyed paper to the back, or tea dyed. And this is a glassine bag. She wrapped a label around that. There's some pink gingham there, and a piece of a doily. Oh, I was trying to take this paper out, but it's attached, and it flips open. So that opens up. That's beautiful. I will leave the link to her shop and also to the video where she showed this. Maybe she has links to the digitals in that video, I don't know. But I can leave the link to the video in case you want to see her going through the book. That looks so pretty on that glassine bag. Just a little scrap. Oh, that's a vintage piece. That's really pretty. I think it's vintage. Maybe not. But I love them. Maybe they're little digital button cards. But this just looks like it's from the 30s. Look how pretty that is. Oh my word. Here, we gotta look at that one first. I love the colors. And I love those colors. That pink and that blue and that yellow daisy. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm glad that page is in my journal. This is a tag. Now that's fun because it's a shorter on one end. See that? It's cut off. And I think that makes it interesting. But this piece goes right out to the edge of the back. I'm going to make some tags like that, Sue. I love it. With these little collage bits. They look like fabrics, but they're digital. What fun. Now, where was this? I don't know. Was it just over the page? Maybe. I'll have to go back and watch the video. Here's another digital piece with just a little piece of fabric through the hole. That's really pretty. And another digital doily. Was this like this? I don't know. Here's a book page and this coffee dyed notebook paper. I just love the way you put things together, Sue. It's so interesting. So this is, oh my goodness, this is glued down, and this folded piece of paper is glued to this piece that sticks off and folds under. How did you come up with that? I love it. Such pretty and fun things. I will definitely use some of these ideas if you don't mind. Coffee dyed paper. This is from that sampler. Maybe it's not a digital, maybe it's a book page. Everything is so interesting. Third signature, and this is the last signature. Oh, there's another pop-up dress. Oh, how pretty. And that's a math page from this book. I sure hope I've been in frame. So this is a fun pocket. This part is glued down, and then this part is only glued on the sides. And that's really fun. I think that part is glued down. Let's see. Yeah, that's glued down here at the bottom, so it can't fall through. And this paper on the back is folded over the top. How beautiful. It's just got a couple sheets of paper in there to write on. Love this stuff. I really, really love this stuff. And there's one in the back. It's another one of those art papers. It's textured for like drawing with colored pencils. I don't think it's watercolor paper. It's not heavy enough. But look at the fun collage of textiles on the top. So many ideas to use in this book. I was looking at the camera. There's another, oh wow, that is gorgeous embossing. I'd love to know if you did that. It's like the other one. It's such pretty, the color of that is so pretty and creamy. And there's no cracks or anything in that. And it's embossed so deeply. Pink vellum, or glassine. How pretty. I'm going to spend some time going over this book again this evening. It's a little label as a little tuck spot. Ooh, wind is really picking up out there. Oh, I love the dotted Swiss. Love it, love it, love it. And some eyelet at the top. This is an envelope. Did you make that envelope? That's the little thumb holes that she snipped out. Okay, that's just glued on. That just looks really pretty. Lace. I should have brought in the other little book that, oh, it goes this way. The other little book that I bought from her. I know I've shown it to you before, but just to remind you which other one she made. There's another little cream colored die cut. Look how pretty that is. And it's got one of the, oh, it's glued to the tag. I love these. I think I have these digitals and I love them so much. There's some long ones and then there's some round ones and maybe even little square ones, but they're all small and they're perfect for putting into pockets and using in collage like this. So I don't know if I have the exact same set you have, Sue, and I'm not even sure. There's another tab that I can glue something to. I'm not even sure if it's Johanna Clough or who it is. There's another one that she just glued across 2 pages. That's lovely. Love this paper. I have to say, I love everything about this book. Oh, this is just a tip-in. Looks like it's packaging tape or something like that. And here's another belly band, but this is ribbon instead of paper strips going all down the page. Isn't that cool? It's so fun to have two pieces of paper, not just accordion folded to fit into a pocket, but then to have another little surprise piece on there, like this little receipt and a piece of a doily. That's just marvelous. That receipt wants to get caught. Oops. I have to glue that back down. There's some more embossing. I want to see the other side of that pink envelope. I was curious about that. It's in the third signature. Okay, so where's the envelope? I think it was in the third signature. Yeah, here it is. So, oh, it's in the middle, right? Yeah, it's in the middle. So yeah, that's an envelope that she must have sewn in before she glued it shut. I wondered what the envelope was attached to. Oh, that was such a fun flip through of this book. I love it so much. Thank you, Sue, and thank you for the extras. I will have so much fun creating with them, and I can't wait to use some of your ideas that were in this book. I love it, and I love the size. I like that it just fits so nicely in my hands. And maybe, how much time are we at 27? I'm going to go get the other little book that she made me, and I can hopefully clip out the part where I'm gone. And I hope that you are doing something creative today. Bye-bye. Didn't see it, so maybe I'll just show it to you quickly in the next video. But anyway, I hope that you will visit Sue's shop and her channel and subscribe to her channel if you haven't already. Thank you, Sue. This book is gorgeous, and I hope I'm sending some people your way. Thanks, everybody.